Only on 11 Alive, U.S. Auto Sales abruptly closing their dealerships across the Southeast, including about a dozen locations right here in Metro Atlanta.
So tonight we're working to find out if those doors will be shut down permanently. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live outside one of their dealerships in Marietta. This is right off Cobb Parkway. So Cody, we understand that employees were told to leave that property earlier this week, right?
Yeah, Ron, Jennifer, they got an email on Monday afternoon telling them that, hey, stop what you're doing, clock out, and get out, including dealerships like this one you just mentioned in Marietta. It was this email from U.S. Auto Sales, and here we are, 74 hours later. This was supposed to be a 48-hour closure, but this dealership remains closed tonight. It's a ghost town inside U.S. Auto Sales dealerships across the Southeast. The lights turned off and notices taped to every door, notifying customers the dealerships are temporarily closed. Outside, only a handful of vehicles are parked at this dealership in Marietta. U.S. Auto Sales is a subprime dealership, meaning they finance on site, but typically offer high interest rates and target borrowers with low to poor credit history.
Most of these operations are financed by debt.
The company was founded in Lawrenceville. It's owned by a private equity firm.
They take on a lot of leverage and they're after very high rates of return.
Rohan Gandori, an assistant professor of finance at Emory University, says the used car industry has taken a hit since the pandemic.
The used car prices have gone down quite a bit. They've ended up making loans that were much more than what the collateral value was.
This economy isn't helping either.
We've seen interest rates go up. We've also seen that inflation has been very high in the past couple of months. All of that is eating into people's budgets, especially the people with low credit scores, where some of these subprime auto dealerships are focused on.
If the borrowers can't pay, then U.S. Auto Sales can't pay off its debt.
They cannot make payments on these debt. They'll have to either restructure or file for bankruptcy, and then they go out of business.
At this point, the future of U.S. Auto Sales is unknown.
They're probably trying to see how they can survive, if they can restructure, if they can get a lifeline of some kind, get some equity investment from some of the investors who are willing to put in money.
The big issue here, employees I've talked to say it's just the lack of transparency by upper management. They don't know if they're going to have a job tomorrow. They just want some answers, and we have been working to get those answers. In fact, I have emailed multiple times to the U.S. Auto Sales media inquiry email, and I have not yet gotten a response. If we can say one thing, the most important thing, if you are a customer, you have a loan through U.S. Auto Servicing, keep paying that loan. Do not skip a loan. You're not getting a free car. If this place does shut down, someone will take that loan over. But again, the most important thing tonight, keep paying that loan. The U.S. Auto Servicing Department, the loan service department, is still operating tonight.
Yeah, really good advice there, Cody. Thanks a lot for that insight. By the way, this may sound really familiar to you. Back in February, Cody covered the closure of another subprime lender, American Car Center. Now, they shuttered their 50 car dealerships across the Southeast, many of them right here in Metro Atlanta.